Hey, Animal Farm Read Along, Chapter 2, let's go. So at the very beginning of the chapter, Old Major passes away. A couple of the other pigs kind of step up into the leadership role. Their names are Napoleon and Snowball, and they have this kind of sidekick named Squealer. So Napoleon and Snowball tell all the other animals on the farm they have studied Old Major's ideas, and they've kind of boiled it down into one theory called animalism. One weekend, Farmer Jones and all of his workers go out partying. They go out drinking, and nobody remembers to feed the animals. By Sunday night, all the animals are so hungry that they can't stand it anymore, and they break into the feed room. Farmer Jones shows up, breaks up the party. He and his workers break out their whips and start beating all the animals. So the animals, they cannot take this anymore. They decide to fight back. Farmer Jones is shocked. He and the other humans flee the farm. The animals are shocked because the revolution has happened. The farm is theirs. Once things have kind of settled down, Snowball, Napoleon, and the other pigs reveal that they have taught themselves to read and write. And they have studied animalism, and they have discovered, 7 core ideas. They're going to call them the 7 commandments that are really central to all of it. So the 7 commandments are the law that they are going to follow there on Animal Farm. They paint the 7 commandments up on the side of the barn where everybody can see it. Now, about this time, somebody points out we need to bring the hay harvest in. It is that time of year. Jones hasn't done it. The cows chime in, hey, yeah, but we haven't been milked in 3 days. Can somebody see to that? Everybody goes out to harvest the hay. Some of the pigs stay back to milk the cows, and when everybody gets back that night, the milk mysteriously has disappeared. Okay, so the event that Orwell is referencing here in the novel is the February Revolution. So Tsar Nicholas II was enforcing severe food rationing. In February 1917, there was a protest against this food rationing, and Nicholas decided to respond violently. Turned into a very big, very violent mess. Nicholas was actually forced to abdicate. The Romanov family was taken prisoner and eventually shot. So the February Revolution was just the start of things. There was an event called the October Revolution. There were several years of civil war, infighting between different factions. Very, very complicated history that I am not qualified to talk about. So in 1922, when it was finally formally established, the Soviet Union, the USSR, it was led by a guy named Vladimir Lenin. Unfortunately for him, he didn't really get to stay to see how the USSR was going to pan out. It was established in 22. He passed away in 1924. After Lenin passed, he left a seat at the head of the table, and multiple people were interested in it. Some of those interested in taking his spot were a couple guys called Joseph Stalin and Leon Trotsky.